Marty, that was all quite fun in the end. What do you like most about your team performance?
Well, first of all, definitely I'm happy about going through the cup. But when it comes to the performance, I think it was a bit mixed. So a lot of good moments, some moments with perhaps a lower level than what we would like. But I think it's part of the process where we are with a lot of new faces at this moment of the season, trying to glue everything. And yeah, I'm happy for the contribution of all the players who wanted to introduce fresh legs. It's nice to see that everybody wants to contribute and respond well. But yeah, definitely, as I said, a different build up, small adjustments on the way we attack against a team that is very clear on the way of playing. And yeah, I'm on the overall against a difficult team, but they got as well their moments and their chances. Uh, yeah, I think I'm quite satisfied being aware that football is small edges. So yeah, the edges that perhaps we missed last Saturday, we got today with us.
And the penalties were great. Is that something you work on much in the week?
I could say that we work every week and I'm a fantastic manager. That's not. I mean, we take a lot of penalties because we do something that we call internal competition with the players. So every time there is a draw in a small-sided game or whatever it is, we take penalties. I can tell you the pressure is not the same when you do it in the training ground or when you do it here. But yeah, it was certainly very good shoots and a very good save from Walsh.
And did that influence who you decided to take penalties, those small sided?
Chavi was with me preparing. Yeah, the last minutes he could see what was going on, and he was preparing the list. Then we checked with the players. I've done a lot of things, and unfortunately, I got mixed results. Losing a cup final in Sweden on penalties, preparing everything in case we were on penalties, preparing a very small detail, and still we lost it. This week we didn't prepare as deep as that. We just asked the players if they were confident about our list, our priorities, and they did great. So football is sport of small edges.
And there were some great individual performances as well. Joe Walsh obviously has a big moment. How impressed have you been with his development since you joined the club?
Very happy for him. Very happy because since I came last season, we had two very experienced goalkeepers helping him as well, with Jordan and Asmer. I think they helped him a lot on his development. He took big steps, and that's the reason why we wanted to prolong his contract. So I'm very happy that he's here. When I see his performances since preseason, he has been showing us that he's a keeper. Already last season, the game he did at Coventry, his first game at championship level, and he was so calm, so cool. And today again, so I think he's a fantastic keeper, and it's very nice to have this level on the goal with him and Paul.
And Heatherton obviously scores the goal from that more advanced position. When he signed, we all thought he was more of a right back. Why are you using him in this more advanced position?
For several reasons. Definitely, his natural position is right fullback, but yeah, in order to help him as well to adapt to the English football, that is quite different to the Portuguese. A little bit because of squad situations. We started to give him more confidence on the right wing, but today as well he played almost the whole second half as a right fullback. Yeah, that's part of the process, and sometimes as a manager we try to find solutions to help the players to develop as well. And yeah, happy for him. It's a good goal that will help his confidence to grow.
And there was a lot to like about Jonathan Varane as well, I think, after we had quite a difficult game at Sheffield United. He seems to take a lot of touches and drives with the ball when he's playing that number six position. Is that what you want him to do, or sometimes you want to move the ball a bit faster?
It's gonna come. I think that definitely he has the ability and the quality to turn under pressure, to be able to break lines. He needs to find this balance on how quick is the moment or how many touches he takes on the ball. All this is related about his positioning. The better position he is, probably less touches he will need. Yeah, sometimes it's very good to play as quick as possible, 1 2 touches, but sometimes as well it's important to take a lot of them to track the pressure. So it depends a lot on the situation and a lot on the moment. I think that he will show, and we cannot expect that all these new guys that come to England will give the best performance from day one. This never happened in any football club in the history, never happened in other leagues. It's always an adaptation process, and this adaptation, no one knows, it will take 3 months, it will take 3 weeks. But what is important is that I trust them, I have confidence, and I'm happy that they are here. So I'm sure that Jonathan will still have perhaps bad moments during the games. He will miss some passes, but he will grow, and he's a very good player. So I'm sure that he will show over time that he will be a very good player for us.
And Steve Cook going off at half time, is that planned?
It was a plan, so no worries at all.
And do you expect to have Lucas back for Friday?
he's showing very good progress. So hopefully the plan is that tomorrow he will join again the team and train with the team, see how he feels. And I think the next couple of days will give us an answer exactly where he is. But yeah, if everything goes according to the plan, he might be, we'll see, but he might be able to help us.
It's the last few days I can ask you about transfers. It looks like Linden is going to be moving on. Would you be fine going for the rest of the season with just Frey and Seller as the two strikers?
No, I don't comment on speculations. What I know is that the window is open for everybody, and we'll see how it looks at the end. But yeah, I'm very calm about the situation.
So not expecting a busy couple of days as things stand.
I'm ready for everything.
Even Marti, obviously, Carabao had an excellent impact off the bench today. Considering he's been very famous for a long time, ever since he made his debut for Celtic, how do you think he's been doing at QPR so far?
Well, it's early days. He just played, I think, two games, 2.5 games for us. He's showing that he has a lot of quality, that he has some of the skills that we were looking, and he looks happy. That is very important for me. When a player looks happy on and off the pitch, then it's very easy for them, or at least easier for them to perform. So yeah, looking forward to see how much we can help him to show all his talent. And yeah, so far, very happy about his contribution to the team.
I imagine he felt under a lot of pressure, particularly when he started off at Celtic. He's had a difficult few years as well. Do you think he's actually playing with freedom now he's at QPR?
I think he's a very mature boy. So since the first day I could speak with him, he's feet on the ground. His head looks very very mature for the age he is, and in that sense, I'm just enjoying to work with him these first weeks. So as I said before, I'm here to help him to show all his talent, and whatever it was in the past, I'm not sure that he's very interested about it either. Football is about today, it's about tomorrow, it's about showing every day at the level that you are, and we're here to help him to show that he's a very good player.
He absolutely smashed his penalty in the shootout as well. Did he volunteer to take the penalty, or was he always in line to take one?
Definitely, he has the personality. We had a list, and actually everybody agreed on this list, and I'm happy that again these small things definitely help to start a new life in a new football club in a new city with more confidence.
What do you think QPR fans, and actually just English football as a whole, what can they expect from Dembele this year?
I think that we need to be very calm about the expectations. He's a young player that he will need time to show all his potential, but that he started well in a team, in a club that wanted him. I think that all the teammates welcome him with the idea that he can help him us a lot. And what we're gonna try to do, as I said, is go day by day. So I'm not very fond about have expectations in the long term, but just to work day by day and try to help him to perform in every game.
And unusually, you're up against Luton again this Friday as well. It's not often something like that happens. Can anything from this game be taken into the championship match?
Yeah, it's an unusual situation, but at the same time, I think that all the games are a bit different. But what is clear is that I expect a similar approach from them. I think Rob has done a fantastic job since he joined the club. Very clear identity on the way they want to play football. They are physical, they are intense, they are direct, and it's not easy to compete against them. That's what I said, that in this game for me we got some good moments. We didn't have the ability and the quality perhaps to punish them as much as we could, and instead when they got half a yard was enough for them to create a chance or to create pressure on our box. So that's the kind of game that we need to face, and yeah, in that sense I expect a tougher game on Friday.
Thank you very much. Well done tonight.
I just wanted to ask about Morrison. He seems to be like an experienced head despite being only 21 years old. I know he started both games in the cup. Just wanted to ask how you think he's developing and what his role could be throughout the season.
He's doing well. I'm happy for the performance he had today. As you said, I think in the first half he played a bit on the left side with no problems. Then he switched to the right side. He has the capacity to break lines. He looks very mature. Actually, he's a good. I would say he has these leadership skills because at his age he can communicate very well from the back. And yeah, I'm happy that as well. We know that there are some areas that we want to improve together, but that he's taking steps in these few weeks. So happy for him to have a performance like this today, and yeah, he shows that he's a player that will contribute a lot during the season.
You spoke after the game at the weekend about your side dealing with their emotions. They obviously held their nerve in that penalty shootout. What sort of have you seen any development in those two games between your sides and how they?
I said this on Saturday. If I said now that we develop emotionally in 3 days, I will be a very good manager. I'm not sure if I'm that good. What I know is that we need to grow in that sense. What I said about emotion is about we want to be we want to dominate the games, and for me the best way to dominate is through the possession. Today, once again, against a team that is very direct, we still got, I think, 51-52% of possession, which is not the only reference to dominate, but it helps as a tool to definitely put more pressure on the position. I think that sometimes we are still too fast to build attacks, so that creates a little bit of up and down during the games. That happened definitely in the second half. When it works well, definitely creates a big momentum, but otherwise it's very easy to lose this momentum. So what we want is to grow in the sense that we keep attacking as fast as possible, but for a long way, and that requires sometimes to be just more calm in the way we build our attack and the structure of how we build it.
And you spoke about Saito, Dembele, and a couple others in terms of fitness. I just wanted sort of an update on where you are at with that.
Yeah, I think it was a good step into the right direction today for all of them. Yeah, definitely. Cookie played 45 minutes last game. He was very, very tired, and we didn't want to waste any window, so we decided last Saturday to sub him. Today he played a little bit more minutes. He will still be in a good position, I think, for Friday. But we need to remember that he come from the Olympic Games and he got almost 10 days off, and then he joined the squad, the team directly. So we need to keep building with him. The case with Caddy is a bit different because he got a good precision with Brest. It's true that in between the transition, in between the clubs, he didn't play that much, those friendlies, but he's in a good moment. I think that today the load as well was good for him, was good for Nico, and that was one of the targets of today's game, to see if we could be competitive, if we could give good rotation, fresh legs, good energy for the guys coming in, but at the same time be in a good position for Friday.
And finally, it was a really nice cameo from Alfie Lloyd. Really sort of put some pressure on that Luton backline. Just a word on his performance, really.
Yeah, very good performance once again. I'm very happy with him since he joined. Unfortunately, last season he picked a couple of injuries, long injuries. He couldn't join us as much as we would like. Last season, this preseason, he started in a very sharp way already from the start in Girona. And then, he's deserving the minutes he's taking. And I'm happy for him today again doing some good things, some other things that we need to help him to improve. But definitely very happy with his performance.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.